Good evening and welcome to this year's Pieces of Hope event for Hope Haven, Rwanda. What an interesting year, huh? It's been amazing, and we wanted to have you at the Fabric of Hope last April. But as you know, we're in the midst of a global pandemic. So we want to welcome you to this virtual event. We've got a lot of things in store for you. This is Sonny. He's actually going to join me as we visit some of our favorite Hope Haven, Rwanda friends. But most importantly, as we begin this event tonight, I want to share with you an important scripture, John 15:5. Jesus said, "I'm the vine and you are the branches. And apart from me, you can do nothing. But if you abide in me, you will bear much fruit." We have seen so much fruit at Hope Haven, Rwanda over the years. It's incredible. It's an amazing place, and so many exciting things are happening. And so as Sonny and I kind of guide you through this event tonight, we want to share some of the updates about what God is doing on our campus, with the new secondary campus and with the growth of our students. It's incredible. You're going to be so excited to hear part of that. I also want to share with you that this was not professionally produced. This is filmed on an iPhone in my home, in some of the other homes of the people we're going to visit. It's not been professional, so please give us some grace. But we want it to be authentic, and we want you to know how heartfelt our appreciation for you is. Thank you for being a part of our family. And just think about how amazing it is that from a tent just about 8 or 9 years ago, right now we're seeing a massive expansion of this campus, and you can be a piece of that puzzle as well. Okay, our first stop on this tour is going to be the Cooper family. Sonny and I went to visit Matt and Mary Cooper and their 7 children. And what an incredible experience to hear from them about the way that their family has been impacted by Hope Haven, Rwanda. They've been huge supporters. Several of their family members have been able to serve at Hope Haven, Rwanda, and you'll hear a little bit about that. So without further ado, let's hear from Matt and Mary Cooper.
I want to tell you how cool it was when I was invited to be able to go to Hope Haven. And just thinking about being able to go to Africa, go to Rwanda was exciting just to think about that. And then guess what? It was 1,000 times more exciting when I got there. I couldn't believe the city of Kigali, how clean it was, how incredibly awesome the people were. I couldn't believe the scenery, the mountains, and how beautiful it was as well. And we live in Colorado, so that says a lot. And then getting to the school, it was beyond expectations. Seeing the school, the quality of the build, and then the kids. I'm telling you, when you feel the kids, because they come up and feel you, they grab you and hold you, you feel the Holy Spirit for sure, and you feel the reason why you're there, and it's so exciting. So, what did you think?
Hope Haven has just been such a blessing for our entire family to be able to watch Matt and the kids go and kind of follow along on FaceTime and just see all the pictures and get to know our sponsored children. It has been unbelievably amazing to be a part of. We all can't wait to go. I can't wait to go. They've been, but I can't wait to actually be able to go maybe this summer. And just know that any type of involvement in Hope Haven will bless your family immensely. Maddie and Ellie, what did you guys think about Hope Haven?
It was definitely an incredible experience being able to go there and actually partake in like the good that's being done over there, and yeah, seeing the beautiful country, just helping out around the schools. The kids are incredible to meet.
I loved getting to see the culture and all the people. They're the nicest people I've ever met, and it's such a different experience than anything that I've ever done. And really everything about it is amazing.
One of the best parts of Hope Haven is actually getting involved with their Kugaba initiative. One of these amazing children you can sponsor, and we've just really enjoyed getting to know these kids, and Matthew and Ellie and Matt actually got to go to their house and visit them, and it's just been amazing to be a part of because we get letters and the kids write letters, and it's really all about just investing in these kids spiritually and emotionally, and really being able to help their entire family, but it in return helps our entire family. And we just really have loved being a part of it.
I mentioned earlier that most of this filming was done on an iPhone in our homes, but that's not entirely true. Sandy Pook, renowned photographer and philanthropist, offered to bless Hope Haven, Rwanda with an incredible series of films earlier this year. So she traveled to Rwanda with her team and she came back with some amazing content. So now sit back and enjoy seeing some of the handiwork of Sandy Pook photography.
In this community, there are so many jobless people who are struggling. And it's not all about poverty, but it's the belief people have, like I can't make it. So nobody had the future like tomorrow I'll be this. Their dreams had just died. But today they are dreaming. The kids are managing so many things in the classroom. So the parents have started witnessing that, and that has created a bigger impact. So there is a future now. They are trying so hard to see what happens tomorrow.
Mbese n'ikifuzo kiri ku mutima nasengera Imana ko baziga bakamenya ubwenge nabo bakazibeshaho bakazishakira imibereho kuko babo nta kazi bagira nta masambu nuko. Mbese nakuvuga ngo Imana niyo yazanye Hope Haven. Ntabwo abana bari kwiga rwose.
There is so much Hope Haven has done for this community, apart from the school, but even the well-being of a family.
We want to change the community. So when we take them and we show them that when you educate your child, there is a bright future, not for just your kid, but for both of you. So this has changed their life. However much they are still struggling, but at least their mentality has changed.
I like Hope Haven because they improve on our studies and we are able to overcome the problems in our society and we can be the great people in the future.
Hope Haven School is a model school compared to other schools that has given them a very good foundation. We have, I would say, world-class facilities, the computer lab, the library, the science laboratories. So all these help our children really to be exposed to so many things.
Good afternoon.
So to me, I'm just eager to see engineers, doctors, journalists, all the professions coming out of this place because the sky is the limit for them.
Yes, Kenny?
Kwako nyine Imana yatuzaniye Hope Haven numva ubuzima bwabo buzabaho bwiza koko ubwo rero ndashimira Hope Haven kuba yaraje mu rudasi.
Today I feel like Hope Haven is like 30% of what we need to do. Every year we take in 90 or 95 students, but the turn-up is bigger than that. 400, 600, they are fighting for 90 slots. That's something shows you the demand is still high. So we need more expansion, we need more support. Like right now, we are out of space. Next year, we are not going to do any admissions because all the classes are full. So we still feel there's so much to be done.
This campus was originally designed for nursery to primary sixth graders. And I assumed that there were schools that could take these children all the way through high school and then take them through college. But the truth of the matter is, there's a 75% dropout rate between 6th grade and 12th grade. What we'd like to do is to continue on with secondary, and we've actually taken those steps. We've purchased 9 acres of land so we could have a campus immediately contiguous to the current campus. What we need to do is secure funding to build the secondary school and the boarding facility.
For the secondary student, they require a lot of time to do revision. So if we have a boarding section, that would help them and us as the school to make sure we have a follow-up of our students during the daytime and even at night time.
Boarding school in Rwanda is a very big cultural norm. It takes a lot of pressure off of the families, and then we will know that our kids are having 3 really nutritious meals. They'll have lighting with which to study. They'll have computers to do research.
I hope it can be a boarding school, because when a person is studying while leaving home, sometimes they get difficulties, and this can make it hard for people to study well and end their study successfully.
The only way to exterminate extreme poverty, living on $1 or $2 a day, is to get an education where these kids are fully graduated from 12th grade. They can qualify to go to college and be difference makers for tomorrow. The impact is huge.
The next stop was Dr. Carrie Locator. Carrie is the chief dental officer for a large dental group. He also runs 2 clinics. We stopped by Creekside Dental Clinic in Parker, Colorado, and had a great time hearing from Dr. Locator about his service at Hope Haven, Rwanda. It wasn't too long ago that he brought an entire team of dentists and assistants to Hope Haven, Rwanda to provide dental care for each of our students and for many of the families in the neighborhood. So it looks like Sonny's itching for you to hear from Dr. Carrie Locator.
My name is Carrie Locator. I'm a dentist in Parker, Colorado, and I am privileged to have gone to Hope Haven 3 times, myself and a team of dentists, to treat and care for the student body at the school, as well as the community members and staff. It has been a joy in our life to do that. We're looking forward to going our 4th time in February 2021. One of the experiences that we cherish, the last time we were there, we sponsor one of the children there. We're one of what's considered a Hope Angel. And one of the children sent us for Christmas some artwork. So we were able to have him come down from class and show him the artwork that we brought with him. And he had no idea the connection that we were actually real, that we got his letter, and it was a cherished moment. We're looking forward to seeing him again. We have had the best experiences at Hope Haven. One of my favorite things to do is early in the morning, about 6 o'clock, a little after 6, the children start coming down, the students do, and they're full of energy and excited. And I go to the top of the hill and I give them hugs, and they run and jump in my arms, and we share the start of the day together. And later on, we'll see them in clinic. I would offer a suggestion, and if it's in your heart to support the Kugaba initiative, do it. The people, the staff, we love them, and what is happening there it's a miracle. God's hand in all things, and there's some great things going on there. We're looking forward to coming back. Thank you very much.
Some days I walk into the night, but I have your light burning inside, and I have a hope for today. Tomorrow is yours. You'll never change. You are with me. In every season you are with me. I go wherever I go.
next stop on our tour is to Wendy White. And we had a chance to hear from Wendy about her experiences at Hope Haven, Rwanda earlier this year, just before the pandemic hit. Wendy is an incredible person. She is an accomplished educator. She developed her very own math curriculum, and it was so good to sit with her in her home and to hear about her experience and her hopes for Hope Haven, Rwanda. God is doing amazing things there, and Wendy's been a big part of it. So thank you, Wendy, and we look forward to hearing from you next.
Hi everyone, I'm so grateful to be here today to share with you a little bit about my story and my experience at Hope Haven, Rwanda. I was blessed to go on a journey to Hope Haven last February, right before COVID had hit. Previously, I was a math teacher and I've taught elementary and high school, and I had been wanting to go and wanting to experience it for quite some time. I had taught abroad in Japan and also in Haiti, as well as here in Colorado in Cherry Creek. And I was so excited to go experience another country and to see what it was actually like in Rwanda. I had never been there before. I was completely blown away. I was blown away by my experience with the children at the school. I did several teacher trainings. I was truly in awe of the capabilities and the professional knowledge base that the teachers at Hope Haven, Rwanda have. And in the experience when I was there, I just completely loved this little girl that I have been working with in first grade, and I found out that she was not sponsored and she didn't have a sponsorship. So I reached out and decided that I wanted to do that. And while I was there, and her name is Onella, and she's right here, and she is a first grader, and she lives actually on the same street as the school, so it wasn't too far of a drive to go down and visit her at her home. And seeing that was such a blessing to me, because when I pray for her, I picture her in her home and with her mom and her little sibling. And her mom's a single mom, and she, when Onella was little, would have to carry her to work in the field to make enough money just, to provide the rent or the food for their family. What I realized in being there is that this program, the Kugaba Initiative, and sponsoring students, we actually now sponsor too because it was such a blessing to us, that it's not just life-changing for these children who participate, it is life-changing for their entire family, because as this child becomes educated, they are going to have a world of opportunity that they just would not have without this experience. Our family has been blessed beyond measure participating in this and praying for her and being connected with both of our sponsored children. And I know that yours could too. And I know that this could be such a blessing and a gift, not only to the child whose life will be completely transformed, but to your family as well.
The country of Rwanda is clearly still a third world country, but opportunity is really unlimited. And it's most unlimited because of places like Hope Haven. Hope Haven is a place that provides an opportunity for education for kids that otherwise would never have the opportunity they have here.
We have so many families struggling because most of them are illiterate, so they are like, I am surviving and I've never been to school. My child will survive too. But when we teach them and we show them that when you educate your child, there is a bright future, not for just your kid, but for both of you. So Kugaba Initiative was started as a way of helping people who don't have anything, who don't earn anything. Even when their kids go to school, they can't afford to buy clothes, they can't afford to put food on the table.
This is a program where we're giving our first and our best to the most vulnerable kids in the country, making this an environment where these kids can see themselves in an entirely different light and not in a four-wall mud house. So when you invest in the Kugaba Initiative. You become a Hope Angel because you're really not just a donor, not just an investor, but actually it's like this angel came that we prayed for.
Our Hope Angel is a third grader named Winter, and we've met him and did a home visit one day and met his entire family. That was great. And now we write letters and exchange photographs, and now we have a relationship with Winter, and it's life-changing.
There's a big relational piece here. We have a letter writing program, and these children count on getting your letters, and they are so happy to write back to you.
My Hope Angels are Lucy and Ron. I like them because they support my education. I like them because they are friendly, and I like them because they have chosen me.
My vision for Arnold is to have whatever dream he has come true. The difficulty right now, though, is that I see kids that actually come up and want you to take them, because everybody right now is not sponsored, and they need to be, and that's what breaks my heart.
My Hope Angel Robin came to visit me in Rwanda. I could show Robin to my parents, and my parents were very happy for Robin.
When you give something, it shows that child that they are loved. Besides coming from a life full of poverty, someone else came and noticed that and is giving them a chance to go ahead with their education, and that actually changes the entire family, not only the kids, even the parents. They start loving their kids because they saw someone came in and loved the child just the way they are. So that's how Kugaba goes, yeah.
To educate a child at Hope Haven is approximately $1,500 a year. With your help, with your prayers, with your investment, these kids go on to a brighter tomorrow.
Good evening. We have had quite a 2020, which brings us to this moment. We wish we were all in a beautiful ballroom at the Hyatt back on April 23rd. Who knew we would be locked down, changing plans around the world and having a virtual event to talk about Hope Haven, Rwanda. Thank you so much for attending. I'll get right to it. As I review where we have come from, we have experienced miraculous milestone after milestone. In April of 2019, we were talking about our new Kugaba initiative and looking forward to a secondary campus. Both of those initiatives are on the map and continue to be funded. We have a long ways to go, and this evening I'm asking for your help. Kevin and my Kugaba kid is Noah. Here's an insight into Noah's life. Noah is an 18-year-old student in Senior 1 at Hope Haven School. He lives with both his parents. Noah has 20 siblings. 10 have passed away, 7 disappeared from home to street life. Noah and his parents do not own a house, and the one they rent is small and barely a shelter. Both Noah's parents are old. They're in their 70s. Noah's mother is battling an intestinal obstruction, which has made family life so hard. In this long COVID lockdown, this family struggled a lot, but Noah decided to start a business with $2 selling peanuts, door to door, to support his parents and siblings. When our family directors visited, there was so much suffering for so many members of the family. There was no food in the house. They don't have electricity. The only light they have comes from the solar light we gave them. Thanks to John, a Hope Haven donor, Noah uses his solar light for studying at night when his parents go to sleep. When we talked to Noah, he asked if he could come and start serving with the other parents in the field, since his mom cannot do anything right now. His father is very old with a bad eye. It's only Noah who looks strong enough to save his family. Noah was one of our students who did not have a Hope Angel. Today, he has our family to encourage and support him through efforts at Hope Haven and encouraging letters. Noah actually came from a government school in the area where he studied with 120 classmates. Did you notice that I said that he was 18 years old and in 7th grade? He received a Division I score last year after overcoming so many obstacles. He literally must be brilliant to have joined Hope Haven's class of kids and performed so well on a government exam. I love Noah's tenacity and his persistence. Giving up would have been such a normal choice. Please consider empowering his classmates like our family has empowered Noah. There are so many kids like Noah in our community school who need a Hope Angel. Would you step up with $125 a month or $1,500 a year, making a commitment to get these kids through 12th grade at Hope Haven? Did I say 12th grade? Yes. We are working towards that goal right now. Hope Haven's current campus was designed for 2 classes per grade, from nursery through 6th grade. This next academic year is when our enrollment choices come down to space. Currently, there are 753 children enrolled at Hope Haven. The secondary boarding school is critical for our children. We have been planning for this the last 12 months by purchasing 9 new acres of land immediately contiguous to the current campus and designing a campus with our Rwandan engineering team and 2 great organizations in the U.S. to come up with a site plan and full drawings. If God is leading you tonight to be a part of the secondary school expansion, you or a group of your friends can purchase a classroom or a dorm room. Every student that lives or studies at Hope Haven will look up at that marker on the wall with your name and know that someone in America cared enough for them to help change their life forever. It could be that God is asking you to become a Hope Angel tonight. If He is stirring your heart to change one specific child's life forever, don't let your head hit the pillow tonight before signing up to be a Hope Angel. The information is on the screen, and it's so easy to sign up on our website. Just $4 a day will literally transform a Rwandan family forever. I'm personally praying for at least 100 new Hope Angels tonight. If you already have one, please consider another, or make sure that the child in your box finds a forever family. Please be bold and share about Hope Haven. We would also be grateful for one-time donations or financial commitments over the next 3 or more years. If that's you, you may give online or use our convenient envelope enclosed. If you would like to determine whether it is for our secondary school or our programs, just write it on the envelope. Thank you so much for being a piece of our Hope Haven Rwanda family. We know that you have given, we know that you have prayed, and that you have cared. And you've made a huge difference in our community in Rwanda. I hope you're as excited as we are about where God is leading us next. Thank you for your investment in Hope Haven Rwanda, and may God bless you.
Well, this has been an incredible event, and we're so grateful that you hung in there with us. Sonny's starting to wind down. I think he's pretty tired after this exhausting virtual event, but he had so much fun going to visit various people and hearing their stories and just being a part of this puzzle of hope. I want to tell you about a dream I had last night. Literally last night, as I was thinking about shooting this event, I had a dream about a little boy, and the boy was getting on a bus. The problem was it was the wrong bus. And it was so distinct. I remember our family in the dream was sitting there watching this boy, and we wanted to cry out to him, "Don't get on that bus. It's going the wrong direction. Get on the right bus." You know, those decisions that we make every single day define the trajectory of our lives. And I can tell you this, God is doing something amazing at Hope Haven Rwanda. It can transform your family just like it has ours. And we want to help kids get on the right bus. We want to help them to get on a bus that will lead them to be Christian world changers and job creators. We've got the facilities, we've got the tools. We need to expand a little bit, but Lord willing, by 2025, 1,620 students will be prepared at Hope Haven Rwanda to really change their world. Thank you for being a part of our virtual event. We love you, we thank God for you, and we look forward to seeing you in events to come. God bless.